out of high school.
I could use
We
my
are
rose.
like, thank
Like-
we are
I
grown.
think you stop
Yeah.
making
I
toys.
can lay
I'm
up
to
with
the
myself.
band.
I'm cool. I love being with myself.
That rose done put me out of commission.
I got
That
a
rose
toy
is
for
powerful.
you. I got a toy for men. Like it's
What, a pocket pussy?
amazing.
Ooh,
It's not
you
like
want
that though. It's like a rose for men. It's
They
like a
got that?
cyclone on your dick. It's
What do you
crazy.
do?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the number
put
one
you-
toy in
Opens up or
America.
something?
That's not it.
And
I'm
like
gonna put
sucks
you.
it or something?
It like does thrusting and like.
I don't know.
and,
Like, I mean, what
spins
else with the
around and,
rose?
like,
Rose.
I mean, yeah. All I need is Jergens. And this motherfucker be able to do this. As long as my nerves work, I don't need no toy.
oh, gee.
Shout out to Jergens. And,
Got you through a lot.
if you need any product placement, come on over to the podcast.
Put you on the
But nah, anyway. But yeah. So y'all saying it's like it just depends on the guy, how the guy leads. If you gonna let
Yes,
him
it's always on you
pay his way
guys.
into the pants.
It's always on you. If you cool and just got a good vibe to yourself, good personality, you confident, shit. That turn to be
That turn you on.
turns a girl.
They get
a
that
girl
pussy
on
throttling.
right then and there.
That'll give interest. That would
yeah,
that would spark
like
the
that'll be like
interest.
okay.
What about like
that
goofy
turns
dudes?
you
Cause
on.
I was like, you know how you be like the
Goofy?
quick, yeah. Cause I had to learn how to crack
Goofy got
jokes.
levels.
Well, like he really funny,
I
crack
love a
jokes.
funny guy. He can
I
laugh
love-
his
I
way into
do
my
too.
panties. Like,
For real?
I love
a
funny
Knock,
guy.
knock.
No, not that. Now you pull a knock knock joke out, I'm be like, is he okay?
Yeah, interesting. I can laugh away into the pennies. Shit.
Not.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Not that.
All right. Working on new jokes as we speak.
Okay.
Nah, but all right. So, do y'all think that the women are like leading that with them leading rap and promoting, you know, getting money for that pussy and having good coochie and fighting on baddies? I ain't gonna lie, like, and fellas, if you keep it real, if you chilling with a chick, I know you done watch baddies,
We like
and I know you done heard Get It Sexy, so they really dominating it. So it's like it's out there, you can't really avoid it. So it's like, how do you feel like? How you think the future looking for us?
I mean, what's the problem? That's what I be trying to understand. Like, men have been doing it for years. And now all of a sudden women are out speaking how we all be thinking. Like, the reason why I feel like we can relate to the music is we've all been in situations that are equivalent to what they're saying in the music. It ain't got to be every single thing, but we didn't hit something that they done said. So that's why we be like, girl, yes. Like, turn that up. Because she's talking about what we didn't experience.
So that's probably explaining why the marriage rate is so high.
The what?
Why the
The-
marriage rate is
I mean,
so high,
I'm
the
sorry.
divorce rate is-
I'm sorry. The divorce rate is so high.
Actually, it's lower than it's ever been.
Yeah, I seen
There's a
that.
new study that
Yes,
came out. I think it
I
was
seen
last
that.
week. Just got published. It's
I mean, it's probably lower than it's ever been because it's so high. I bet you guarantee it's still over 50%, right?
People can't afford to be
Facts.
apart.
And that's
Yeah.
what I
They're
read.
together.
Well, we can't go by that.
Financial.
Yeah, so you can't go by
Yeah.
staying together because of the sake of the kids or staying together because we can't afford it. That's still
Marriage
they
has
separated.
changed.
It's still over 50%. I think I just looked this up. It's still
No,
over
I-
50% of
I
U.S.
don't remember
marriages
what
end
I
in
read,
divorce.
But same thing she read, the same thing. It was because people cannot afford to be divorced.
Yeah,
So
but
they're staying
it's still at a high rate. It's still, if we get married and we saying we in love and this is supposed to be we doing it from our religion and everything, why is it even close to 50% or over?
For divorce rate?
Yeah.
I mean, are we?
How are people
Factor
falling out of
how-
love, or they just
People
feel like-
change.
really be going to their real self and saying I want to try other things? And
I know
stuff?
most marriages fail in the first 5 years.
Why you think? Why you think so?
I think because people haven't got a chance to
Get
know
to
each
know.
other enough. I feel like you never really know someone, and I think after 5 years, it's like kind of that milestone. You know, some people will meet, fall in love, all that, and then they'll kind of move quick and you know whatever. But then they get engaged and they haven't even lived together yet, and then they get married and then they live together, and then you know, you really start to know a person after that. When you start living together and then getting into finances and getting into religion and dealing with families and like you never really ask the questions that you were supposed to ask well before time.
And then a high rate of OnlyFans. Start seeing it's more out there. I looked at something
Is it?
and never quote me, but I definitely seen this. I seen it said that 80% of the divorces are initiated by the women. So I'm sitting here with two women. Why y'all think women are going out for divorce?
Tired.
I know you're saying like never knowing somebody, but
Tired.
what you think the real reason is?
Tired.
Tired of what?
Tired. Just tired. And you know what? I can understand it. Honestly, people just be tired. After a while, like, I think men, and a lot of men, y'all get comfortable. And then it's like, you're kind of sitting in this complacent area in your relationship, it's like, what are we finna do? Like, okay, now we got kids. Now we in a routine. That a lot of people that's married not even really having sex like that no more. Like it's just too like.
And you think it's because of the men?
The men have gotten comfortable.
No, it's not on the women at all. Women don't get comfortable. Women don't stop taking
I
care of
think our
they
problem
shape that we
is
met them at.
we may
blame the
not
kids.
voice it enough that you guys have gotten very comfortable. And now that we haven't voiced it enough, now we just tired.
I
That's
think the
what's going
women
on.
get comfortable.
We get comfortable with what?
I feel like once you have, I got the ring on my finger, I'm the wife, and you taking
Absolutely
care of the
not.
kids, and now you feel like, I guess feel needed. That's your place. You get comfortable. I seen a lot of women that I seen once they get married, I follow them, and I watch them get married, and I watch that body that they's making sure to attract the man with. I watch that kind of slip up. I watch that hair and nails that the man got to keep on and all that. I watch that slip up. That seems like you getting a little complacent to me.
People do lose themselves.
Yeah, the men don't stop making money.
I mean,
That's
I
what's
don't
attracting
know.
the women these days, right? Because every woman wants the man to pay the bills and be the provider.
I
So I can see if the man get complacent and say, "Man, I ain't going to work today." That sounds like he got complacent, but he's still going to go get his money.
You
You get what I'm saying? He's still doing that. So I feel like the women don't stick to the things that made them attractive.
I see a lot of couples though who have been married and who are still married and their wives look amazing. And I really appreciate when a man is
still
able to
married.
like keep up his wife. You know, he wants to make sure her hair is done, her nails are done, whatever enhancements she wants to do. He's like, go for it. Like I love to see that.
Me
I love
too.
to see that, and I feel like it just makes you feel better about yourself. You feel good about yourself. You look good. You know, you can be in a better mental space, and it kind of spices up. I think it kind of spices up the marriage.
Just
you
the
know?
man's job to keep the woman hair and
No,
nails
but
up.
a lot of men want to make sure that their wives are a reflection of them.
So I got to make sure
So
my
they're-
haircut and make sure your wig sold in.
Yeah, if you
It's-
take
and
care of
as
yourself, you want
always.
your wife to look
And
good
it's-
too.
It goes back to like the Bible. Men is
Self-care is
here
good
to
care.
lead. To, like my man. is
Yeah, I don't
making
run
sure-
a beauty shop.
You don't have to, but I always keep my hair done. I always keep
Yeah,
my
that's
nails
self-care.
done. Like, oh yes, it is, and a woman is gonna self care herself regardless. I
A-
mean, some
a
women
real
just
woman,
don't-
I shouldn't wait
some
on
women
the man
don't.
anyway,
We're not
right?
waiting on it, but it is nice for my man to say, "Hey, baby, go get you a massage today.
Oh yeah,
Here,
that's
baby,
cool.
here, go."